How you doing? This is Brian Schumann coming to you from Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV on a beautiful day here in Belton, Missouri. And I want to start off with asking you as an RVer, what is it you want as a coach? What kind of coach do you want? Have you thought about that? Because we as salesmen try to do basically a funnel effect. We try to narrow down and try to find the right coach for you and your needs. And only you know those needs. So I can't emphasize enough how it's really important for you to think about what do you envision doing with an RV, and then what kinds of things do you want to do, where you're going to go, how many people you're going to have, how often you're going to use it, and therefore you end up with hopefully the right RV. And I say that because I want to show you something. We at Transwest have a variety of units available for you, both new and used. And you may be thinking, well, maybe I want a fifth wheel. Maybe I want a fifth wheel because it's something I can hook up and I can, unattach and leave it someplace and drive around in my truck. If that's the case, we have fifth wheels. Or you may want something motorized in the form of a C or a Super C. In that case, you've got like a F550 front end diesel chassis, and your box is built on the back of that. You have towing capacity, and in some cases, you may have four-wheel drive capacity. So that could be something that you may think, hey, I want to get out there on some of those roads and enjoy that kind of lifestyle. Or you have your rugged four-wheel drive, off-wheel drive van version that again is built to get you totally out there, boondocking, one with nature, hug a beaver, whatever you want to do. But that's that kind of nature there of this Tiffin open trail. Or some of you may like the Class A luxury coach diesel pushers that give you length, comfort, tag axles, huge towing capacity, a lot of luxury inside for your family and friends, great tailgating advantages, again, a smooth ride, big engine, just that whole luxury appeal that some Class A coaches are short. For example, here's a 33 Tiffin that's only 33 feet and change long. So you may like a Class A, but you don't want to go that big. They do make them smaller. So it's the kinds of things that I want you to think about when you're thinking about picking an RV. Some of them are gas coaches, some of them have a front engine diesel that actually have a toy hauler built into the back. Again, a lot of variety, and I tell you that there is a coach for every person's needs. And what I want to show you today is one that I think could help you if you're looking for something small, compact, and possibly even a daily driver. This is a 2025 Pleasureway Plateau TW, and it's a super neat coach that is built on a 3500 Mercedes chassis with a four-cylinder high-put diesel engine. You've got 211 horsepower, you've got 332 pounds of torque, you have a towing capacity of 4,225 pounds, so you can tow a small car if you want to. What's neat about this is, just starting from the outside here, is the Mercedes, again, is a super chassis, super engine. You're going to get anywhere from 14 to 18 miles a gallon, which you're not going to get in these diesel pushers, but it's really compact. Your DEF fluid is right up here, your windshield wiper fluid. Your battery's under your seat, so if you're jumping, it's really nice because safety-wise, you can push this in, and there's your hot lead, and there's a negative lead over here. So it's, again, very efficiently designed for your safety and comfort and ability to manage the coach. This step right here is kind of neat because you can take this and when you want to, on the end of a trip, use it to step up, and now you can clean your windshield easily, safely, and notice how my feet aren't slipping off this rubber, nor am I scuffing the paint. So just a neat concept that Mercedes did to help you be much more efficient in taking care of your coach. Coming around the outside, I've got my pull tank for my black water down here. You do have an outside shower. Here's your utility bay where you've got hook up to city water, turning on your gas, and your smart plug 30 amp shore power cord that you can use when you're camping or plugging in. Your Truma variable heat exchange hot water heater. And you've also got a quick connect LP joint back here in the back, so if you want to tailgate and hook up to a barbecue grill, you can do that. You do have, again, the 7-hole plug, 4,225 pounds of towing capacity on the back. And as we look at this, you got a backup camera, and you also have a curtain that can come down to block out for, again, your nighttime sleeping. And what I wanted to show you on the back of this coach is, first of all, here's your inverters, very nice and clean, easy to get to, no hassle, no mess. And there's more underneath here I'll show you. But I wanted to show you how the two doors open up. You can open them up straight like this, or all the way around if for some reason you're tailgating back here or you just want the doors out of the way. Right here are magnetic spots that when these are closed and you pull these shades down, and it's true for the inside shades, you can pull those down and the magnetic will hold them right in place so they won't rattle. And the same thing happens inside, and I'll show you that when I get inside. But that's just kind of the fit and finish of what Pleasure Way does. Notice this beautiful awning that came out, LED lights underneath it, and we're talking a good 6+ feet of space from the coach out to the edge of the awning. It gives you a lot of space out here to tailgate and enjoy living outside. Well, as you come inside the coach, you're going to see that we've got a champagne taste or champagne color interior cabinetry work. This is a white pearl paint on the outside and Corian countertops. And as you come in, you're going to see you got over 6 feet of clearance inside, which is great. Gives you a lot of room to walk around. And you can notice in the Mercedes M-Bucks system, you've got your dash up here. You got seats that are heated, swivel. And if you look on the door, these electric levers right here, up and down, are how you can manipulate that seat however you want it. And the beauty of it is that you've also got memory seats. They are leather, and again, like I said, they're heated, and you can set up different people for different coaches in terms of seating capacity. The Mercedes has a smart wheel, and again, everything you can do through the wheel here would be just like your luxury car. And then your M-Buck system, very simple to operate. This gives you an example of the cameras. And then your air conditioning, very simple to operate down here. Lots of cup holders. You must have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cup holders on the coach. I think they're afraid you're going to die of thirst. Up here is your USB ports for charging, wireless charge phoning capacity there, and nice and out of the way. And you have different views you can look at. And when the coach is in play, you have side cameras that'll come up also. Storage up above, lights, conveniences there, and you even have a toolbox down here on the floor. If you take off those 2 screws, there's a place back there so you can have some tools just if you want to do a little DIY work on yourself also. Coming back in here, you can see these brackets right here. That's for a lagoon table, and I have one hooked up back here on purpose to show you what it looks like. And with the ratchet system, you can move this thing around any way you want. You can swivel it, you can raise it, lower it. I could take this out and put it up there, so if I want to camp outside or tailgate, I can now make this table usable outside, either as prep area or just plain for storing some food, maybe having it set up for a little bit of nachos and cheese, whatever, and you're tailgating at a game, or you're going to watch your son or daughters at college or high school, maybe watching some competitive league game that they're playing. I repeat, the inside's just a little over 6 feet tall, about 6 feet and a quarter, and plenty of headroom. You can see we got a flip-up table right here. If you don't want that, you can put it down, but when both of these spin around, that could be kind of an eating place. But remember, we could take that lagoon table and hook it up to this bracket here by your passenger seat and bring the table around. Inside here, you've got your fuses, all neatly labeled so it's easy to read. A wardrobe area. That lagoon table fits right against this wall and just twists in, no problem. Here's some of your reading materials. You can take that out when you need to. And you've got dresser drawers, again, that are soft closed, so they're not going to come flying out when you're driving. Beautiful solid construction. Notice how it's curved. The Pleasureway does a great job with their fit and finish. Very nice and tight. This has a combination shower bath, or as they call it, a wet bath. And they even have a screen here to help protect it, but all this is water resistant. And you've got a porcelain tile stool. And you've got, I want to remember how many gallons. You have 24 gallons of fresh water, 2 35 gallons of gray water, and 1 12 gallons of black water. So you have a nice capacity for your camping needs. Over here you can see we got a nice little farm sink. You have your complete control system. There's a whole screen here. There's one at the back. And this is really easy to operate. I'm kind of at an angle here, but you can see you can run your generator, you can run your AC, and you can do all your lights. You can check your fans, your generator. You can do your awning, your vents, and you can check out how you want to set up the screen. So it's very simple to operate and conveniently located. As we come back, again, you've got your sink, brushed nickel sink, induction cooktop, and again, lots of storage down below and above. Again, locking doors, again, soft close, lots of room for storage of your, it could be kitchen needs or it could be clothing needs, whatever you want. But you've got 3 drawers here, and then you've got your other drawers right here that give you also access to your plumbing if you needed to, and more drawers all the way along, again with the locking capability. Notice how you have 2 outlets right here, AC outlets. So again, if you're plugging in a coffee maker, a Keurig, or toaster, you can do so. Again, up here you have curved cabinet doors that again will stay open, nice firm latches and hinges, but again able to open up all these and get lots of storage all the way around this coach. And again, for a van, this could be one of the things where you decide to, maybe you pack up this coach on Thursday or Friday. I say Thursday in case you blow off work on Friday, but if you do go to work Friday, that's fine, and it's probably appropriate. But you could pack this up on Friday, drive it to work on Friday, and leave right from there and go on your adventure for the weekend. Like I told you, there's a variable screen back here also. So you can run everything from the back here, so you don't have to get up in front if you want to. You have an LG TV with a Bose sound bar at your disposal. You have windows that'll open up both sides, so you can get a cross breeze if you want to. And what I was mentioning about those magnets is they're right there. You can see one here and one here. So again, when you're driving down the road, you're not going to get this vibrating, like you do in some coaches. So you can take it all the way down, or all the way up, or halfway up, whatever you want to. And for $25, they did a really neat job with these beveled kind of walls. Give it some texture, give it some definition. We didn't even unwrap these ottomans yet, but these will be used, and you can use these to prop up and see yourself when you're in the coach. Now, one of the things I wanted to show you also was how designed, these are on a gas shock, and how clean and neat the storage compartments are. There's your inverter, 3,000 watt inverter, and your connection systems in the back here. Your Schumann heat system is right here. And then if we do this and flop it the other way, same kind of concept here, where it's all again fit and finished, easy to get to, nice and neat, completely finished out. Just makes it very, very easy to get into and use and operate. And if you have to change things in the coach, it's simple. So this is a Plateau TW. You've got your microwave convection oven. You've got a 12 cubic foot Norco fridge and ice maker with your sink and pantry. So everything you need for some weekend camping, some short jaunts, maybe some, again, weekends out at the game or at the field, if you're watching your kids play ball, or going to college for a tailgater. But you've got great capabilities, a lot of luxury, a lot of fit and finish that I think you're not going to find in a lot of your vans. So 2025 Plateau by Pleasureway TW. Give me a call. My name is Brian Schumann. If this is the right van for you and the right RV for you, give me a call. Let me know. I can video with you. I can do a FaceTime with you. Or if you're close, I'd love to set up a time you can come out and tour the coach. As always, I appreciate you tuning in to Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV. My name is Brian Schumann. Give me a call anytime. And until then, safe travels. Thanks.